Ooh, this Moldavite is kicking my ass. Moldavite segment of this video. Don't get Moldavite unless you're ready to really listen and hear clearly the messages of the beyond, because it'll have you thinking, doing, and being more authentic than you are on some real shit. Don't fuck with Moldavite unless you really want to hear from your spiritual side. As we live on facing our fears, we focus on attaining our balance of dark and light, becoming the gods we were born to be. As we fight false brotherhoods of chaos and angelic, let us not be touched as we win in every life. Semyata Chital, Goyana Cortez, Wetal, Ardel, Untanos. Semyata Chital, Goyana Cortez, Wetal, Ardel, Untanos. Semyata Chital, Goyana Cortez, Huartel, Ardel, Untanos. Semyata Chital, Goyana Cortez, Wetal, Ardel, Untanos. Semyata Chital, Goyana Cortez, Wetal, Ardel, Untanos. We know this, so mote it is. Amunet Raet. Asheyu. 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 It's time for healing, you guys. Blissed in fire. My name is Voja. Voja Zazazo. Some people call me the monster. And I am a third generational healer and master alchemist. Some low vibrational people will choose the English vocabulary witch to describe me. But we're more than that. As I sip on my tea of healing, to get rid of all ailments that needs to be gotten rid of. Because what I do for my clients, I do for myself. I'm contemplating, and I've been getting a lot of fucking messages. And I truly believe it's from this Moldavite piece that I just created. It's fucking powerful. I thought I couldn't get more authentic than what I am, but this techite is proving me wrong. You guys, for all of you guys who don't know, my name is Dark Goddess 99 on all social media platforms. I assist a small collective with my occult temple as the head shadow minister of Zemyaza Healing Court Towet, Temple of Elite Truth and Trust. So if you need any of our services, feel free to reach out at our Gmail at lifecoachhealing@gmail.com. That's lifecoachhealing@gmail.com. Or you can take advantage of our many discounted reads. We have the $22.99 rapid read. We have the $44.99 angelic read. And we also have the $88.99 demonic read. Now, if you have a lot of haters, that demonic read hits every time, because by the end of the reading, you know who and what is hindering you in your life. Now, I'm going through a healing process this beautiful summer 2024. And I've been in isolation the majority of the time. And I am one of those individuals that believe before a great future can start, you have to close the doors of your past. Now, closing the doors of your past does include saying goodbye, cutting the ties, releasing, mourning, assessing, isolating oneself so they can heal from the past that hurt them or destroyed them or changed them or blocked them or made them angry. So they can heal from these hurts, learn from these hurts, become stronger from these hurts, as most high priest and high priestess do. So then they can move forward into their life stronger and better, so they can attract higher and more sound manifestations in their life. And the only way you can do that is by becoming or emanating that frequency, that beacon of darkness that if it vibrates strong enough in the dark, you'll cause an ignition, you'll cause a light, you'll cause a big bang, if you will, into a greater life. Now remember, guys, before we get started, there's no such thing as death, just birth pains of a new era. And you'll learn in these steps of ascension, in this rapture of life, this internal growth of becoming better, feeling better, being better, and ultimately becoming the gods that we are. Because if you're an alchemist, you believe as above, so below. So with that being said, this video, warning, 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 warning. This message is for nobody but me. And I hope one day when I'm long and gone, my son actually takes interest to know all of the fights that I fought for him before my death. And actually, I'm not gonna cry, and actually takes the time to listen to the hundreds of, or watch the hundreds of videos that, to be honest with you, I put on all my social media for, yes, my clients, but more so for my son. He's at that age now, 18, where he's so engulfed in his own gamer life that he really doesn't worry too much about mom, because all of his needs is taken care of. And I hope one day, it'll most likely happen when I'm long gone and not on this earth no more, that he takes the time to check out, even if it's just a couple of his mom's videos, so he understands all the work I put forth in giving him the best life I can give him. I love you, the only heir to my throne, and everything mama does is for you. Now, you already know, Audrey, that I fell in love with the girl, and you, who are my son, played my amazing father yet again in my life, because we both know that you were a father to me in a past life. I knew that off the bat as a high priestess. And even when I was nervous, even when I was scared for your judgment, and we spoke about how I fell in love with a woman, you were kind, you were gentle, you were non-judgmental, but you were protective. I remember you saying to me, Mom, I don't feel comfortable with you getting close to this woman and me not meeting her. And you made me so proud when you said that shit to me, because I was caught up in love. I was caught up in lust. I was caught up in passion so hard that I was moving in rapid, chaotic fields and speed. You know how we guys do it. We get so caught up in emotions, our rationale just goes out the window. And I remember you being the yellow light, the father in my past life, and you saying those simple words of, and it wasn't words of judgment, it wasn't words of degradation, it wasn't words of narcissistic isms or belittlement. It was true caring for your mother. Mom, I'll never forget what you said to me, and your words kept me strong in the healing that I had to go through when I realized that that person was not the person I was supposed to be with. Mom, I don't feel comfortable with you getting to know someone I haven't met yet. You guys, you can learn a lot about a person just by sitting down and having a conversation with them. And I fell for this woman who my son didn't have an opportunity to meet. So the only thing he was able to use was the power of his intuition that his mother gave him. And saying it without saying it, he was able to know that that individual, not necessarily being a bad person, but not being the person for me, he kind of warned me in that one act of love he shared with me. And I will never question what my son wants to do or is desiring to do. I let him do him, and as the mom, I give him advice after he makes his own decision. I don't try to rear his decision, change his decision. I try to facilitate him to understand with every action, there's a reaction. And it took me a long time, collective, to heal from that pain. More than a year, to be precise. And here is the message I have for the collective. Make sure you close all the doors of your past, because you cannot move forward to a brighter future until your past has been settled. Now, settling your past is not someone accepting your apology. Settling your past is not literally trying to make it right with them, however you feel you need to make it right with them. Settling your past is not having that person to befriend you and not hate you. Sometimes settling your past is just all the time. Settling your past is just knowing what the past was and being okay with it. Not everybody's going to be happy with how you ended things. Not everybody is going to be okay with how you decided to move on. Settling your past has nothing to do with making the other person feel better, and more so of not making you feel better, because sometimes settling issues in the past don't make you feel better. It sometimes make you feel like shit. But what settling the past ultimately is being okay with the authentic truth on what happened. Because remember, you guys, there is always his truth, her truth, and the cosmic truth. So the truth is never ultimately the same perspective. Because with creation, with manifesting, everyone is creating their heaven or their hell through their own perspective. This Moldavite is kicking my ass. And I sense a bigger and better future coming, so I have to close the doors of the past. And with closing the doors of the past, there is reflection. And I realize I wrote a Dear John letter, a Dear Jill letter to the girl who broke my heart. And I do it with all the women before I do it with anybody before I separate myself from them. Because I'm one of those, I rarely go backwards. When I move forward, I move forward. And in my life as a healer, I never want to second guess myself on, did I do the right thing? Was I supposed to do that? Was I right with doing that? I go through a ritual of the 3 times trilogy. I will seal some shit 3 times just to make sure it's the right thing to do. And this is my 3rd seal of completing this healing from this woman who broke my heart. I will not give her clout. I will not give her power and say her name, because I know many of my shadow collective is dealing with the love lost, whether it be soulmate, twin flame, or what have you. With that being said, this video is for nobody but me. It is time for me to let go of what hurt me so I can be open to what wants to love me purely, authentically, with my beauty and with my ugly. 11:11. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. 11:11. Let me get a tissue because I'm starting to cry already, and I haven't even started the detachment ritual so I can heal. But it's all part of the healing. Give me 1 second, you guys, and I'm going to get a tissue. 11:11. Spirit whispered to me, it's time to heal, Ishera. You need to put to bed the pain of love lost. So in doing so, I don't know, my heart just, I don't even know what happened, but I found an old email I sent to the girl who broke my heart. And Spirit was like, there are no questions from the past. You are not one of these timeline stories where you left things up in the air. It was settled between both parties that the connection will not continue any further. It's time to put this connection to bed and move forward. So Spirit said, read the words you sent to that connection and know that it's over. I found 2 Dear Jill letters that I sent to the woman who hurt me. Some would call her a narcissist. Some would call her unfeeling. Some would call her confused. Some would call her a bad person. To me, she is just not the person I knew her to be and thought she was, because I do know this person from a past life. And in every life, we never got it right, so I guess she's a karmic connection. The message goes as follows. This is the last message I sent to her. So I know she knows how I feel, and I know there is never any question or doubt that I wasn't all in the connection. She couldn't be, but that too was okay. But it is what it is. I'm ready for new love. Hello, General. I know you used the release clause with me, and I'm okay with that. For all of you guys who don't know, I don't ever want to burden my existence on my family, friends, lovers, or what have you. So I warn people from the jump, whenever I get too much for them or they feel my energy is too strong for them to handle, they can just give me the release clause, the confirmation, which is a word or a statement that I choose with every relationship, to just give me those words, and I won't question them. I'll just move forward, and they'll never see me again, and they won't have to worry about them. I won't have to worry about me. I'm one of those to never burden anybody with my time or my existence or my chi. And I'm okay with that. But this had to be done. So just know you showed me what nurturing love with passion is all about. I'm not mad. I'm actually impressed to feel you do something you didn't want to do. Know that you're stronger than you know. And after experiencing me, you won't ever let no non-loving self bitches take you down any rabbit hole of emotion you don't need to be in. You showed me I can find passion in another person and actually be happy without the bullshit. Also, I know you got mad at me because you noticed I was pulled into isolation during the holidays, which is true. But I believe you were wrong on the why. But that's okay. What's done is done, and I'm not mad. A vision I had, I see you finding your long-term love, and I see you happy. So don't you dare ever think you were wrong for breaking off our friendship, because we both kept forgetting we are just friends, which made the exchange of our passionate energy difficult. Which made the exchange of our energy filled marriage like a relationship confusing to you, and I get it. Okay, what I was trying to say was we were supposed to be super buddies, this connection and I. You guys, I get a lot of information about the people who come into my life, more information than normal. So I knew what the relationship was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a jump in and a jump out for me. But I feel like with both of us, the emotion was too heavy and too strong and too fast. And to be honest with you, we were acting like a married couple instead of like super buddies like we were supposed to, which caused confusion in her head. Okay? Thank you for showing me how intense loving someone else can be, and for showing me I could totally find someone to grow old with in this life. Before you, I didn't think that was possible. Now, as I move forward because of you, I know my passions can be ignited like a god, like me in my regular person human body. Wait. Now, as I move forward because of you, I know my passions can be ignited like a god, like me in my regular human person body. Because you guys, I never thought, look, I would be able to taste the levels of passion. I've never had passion for a person before until this exchange. But what she helped me realize is it is possible. You just have to find yoke of your yoke, a connection that is similar or close to the energies that you have. You have raised the bar even higher on who I will allow into my life. And I thank you for that. I had to send you this message, so I'm sorry if it upsets you. But don't worry, I won't contact again. But I did like a year later, and it was very embarrassing because she was still in her self-righteous mode. She was still me, and she was still dealing with a lot of toxic individuals. I won't do that mistake ever again. Closing the door sometimes includes making a phone call you don't want to make, even though you know it's going to end bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did reach out to her, and she was still in her narcissistic actions and mindset. Her right, her life. When you think of me, smile, because when I think of you, I climax every fucking time, even when I fight it. You are a god to me and a general. And as a god, you will be with, as a god, you will be with change of spirit and mind. You are a god to me, and as a general, a god you will be with change of spirit and mind if you allow it. Be amazing as you are. And if you ever get married, please invite me to your wedding. And I promise I won't tell a soul the lessons we felt together in our past. We love you. I'm not a singular being. I am a collective of beings that were broken pieces that put together. So I speak to myself as a we and not as a she or a he. Your past life lover, Ishera. I'm not one of those who were ever worried about my ex-partner being mad at me, because I usually end things on a positive note. I don't really end things on negativity, because I'm one of those that feel what's not for me is not for me, and it's okay, and I'm okay with that. So when I sent this message, I knew I wasn't going to see or speak to this woman for a very long time. I had a dream that I saw her in her old age, because I remember her in my epiphany having old age, and I remember the land that I lived on was very flourishing, like I lived there for a long time. So I know if I do see her again, it won't be for decades. Message to the collective. Sometime a Dear John or a Dear Jill letter is needed, so when you move forward in your own mind, you have peace and tranquility as you move forward ahead. I wrote her one more letter. I don't know why I wrote her a second letter. It was a month after we had broken up our friendship. And the reason we broke up is because I knew she was hiding something from me, and even though we were only friends, she didn't feel comfortable enough to share her truth. And I don't want to be around no people who can't share not only their joys, but also their pains. To be honest with you, you guys, she was like my mother. I literally fell in love with a version of my mother. But I'm healed from that pain my mother caused in me, and I deserve more, and I'm gonna get more. Hello, General. Okay. Okay, no, wait. These are both the same letters. Wait, these are both the same letters. I thought they were two different letters. Hold on. And that's what I have to do now. I have to go in my email. That's one of the things I have to do. Affirmation, the sound of the bird. I have to go in my search email and delete that message. Here it is. Yeah, it was sent 11/18/2021. Oh, here's the second. Okay. I sent her another message 12/13/2021 to her email. I don't remember why I sent her this message. I guess we're going to find out. Giving your number to my sister was a pussy move. I apologize. This is my shit, so I should have addressed it. But you instill this fear I have with nothing and no one else. I don't even remember giving my sister this girl's number. Wait. I gave my sister? Oh, not my blood sister, Tasha. I did. I was like, I don't even fuck with my sister like that. I don't trust my sister like that with my private information. What the fuck are you talking about? Damn, I forgot that piece of information. You guys forgive me. Because of my gift, I forget things of the Matrix, and my mind sometimes deletes it. Yes, I did. I did give her number to my spirit sister, Natasha. That's funny. I don't talk to Natasha no more. She went missing. She moved to another state and stopped communicating with me. Anyway, I'm one of those, like, if you don't want to fuck with me, I am not going to hound you or bother you to find out why you don't want to fuck with me. I'll move forward. And even with my friend Tasha, she disappeared too. I tried to reach out to her several times and it was a no response, so I stopped trying. I hope she's okay too. Giving your number to my sister was a pussy move, and I apologize. This is my shit, so I should have addressed it, but you instill this fear I have with nothing and nobody else. I don't have that fear anymore. But you, so my shit is my mess to clean. So here goes. First, thanks for showing me I'm not a machine. And I can feel a human emotion, because I'm not human. My ass is always running from you, and I'm not a runner anymore. But I won't stay around you knowing that shit is about to go down. That is not for your benefit. I won't put myself through pain for no reason, because what hurts you hurts me. I warned you about events that will go down, and you take no action to protect yourself. That's a problem. It's like you're spitting on my gift. I won't be calling your home knowing that you're gonna allow Q to stay there as her belly grows. I don't even remember this shit. Oh, I guess her roommate is pregnant. I don't know. Yo, I deleted all this shit from my head. I guess it fucked with me, so I deleted it. I know you, and you won't kick her out no matter how mad you get. I care too much. My issue, not yours. I totally deleted this from my mainframe, yo. I don't even remember her telling me that her roommate was pregnant. but I know her roommate had a thing with her, even though she kept on saying she was just a friend. Also, the roommate talked shit about me, but her problem, not mine. Never once did I speak about all the women she spoke to me about. Never once did I talk bad about them. The only thing I said was that their intentions were not good, because I was reprimanded by my legions to not help her in any type of way, to not train her in any type of way. I was forced to allow this girl to make her own decisions, even though I knew her decisions were most of the time bad decisions. But she wasn't like that in our past lives. In a lot of our past lives, she was independent, she was strong, she was resilient, she was a warrior, like me. But sometimes it doesn't happen when you reincarnate and come back into this realm. My issue, not yours, that I care too much. Your life, not mine. But this shit is a trigger for me. I consider males for marriage only because I want a last child. And I have wanted one more pregnancy for a while now. But I'm not one of those girls that could just fuck anything. I can't be your clear-minded friend with this issue. I won't listen to the daily issues you and her will have as she so-called looks for another place to live, which I feel she won't find in the long run while pregnant. Why did I delete this? Yo, I don't even remember her telling me that the bitch was pregnant. I don't remember that shit. Now I know why I don't remember that shit. Oh, God. Just like the dude in your dreams, I got a problem with you guys living together as someone completely in love with you. I don't give a fuck if you're not interested. Also, I'm finally admitting to myself, my mind, that you also offended me every time you spend time with your pleaser friend. You let her taste you, but I can't get close to you. The fuck? The reason I met you as a demon was to let you fuck me several times, but you won't. And to be honest, you're building a romance with this girl subconsciously. And the sad part is you won't acknowledge that shit in your mind. Just like I didn't acknowledge, I don't remember her telling me this bitch is pregnant. I don't remember that shit. I don't remember that shit. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I had premonitions of having this woman's child, so it kind of triggers me. I'm sorry. Yes, lesbians can have children together if they have enough money to do so. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's why you wanted me to read the letter, Spirit, because I don't remember that part happening. Damn, my mind just deleted that shit. Ugh. Damn, I gotta blow my nose. Also, I'm admitting to myself, my mind, that you also offended me every time you spent... I read that part already. I'm not gonna read it again. Spirit's telling me to read it again. I'm finally admitting to my mind that you also offended me every time you spend time with your pleaser friend. You let her taste you, but I can't get close to you. The fuck? The reason I met you as a demon was to let you fuck me several times. And you won't. And to be honest, you're building a romance subconsciously with this girl. And the sad part is you won't even acknowledge in your mind that shit is happening. So let me help you, Unky. That was her nickname that I gave her. And I forgot that shit too. Aki. That's what I called her. Aki. It was a mixture of her name and the fact that I knew she was a key that unlocked a curse inside of me that was in me for like several years. A long story for another time. So let me help you, Aki. She likes you, Taylor. Oh, shit. Thank God that's a nickname and not her real name. And yes, she wants a relationship with you. But in my mind, she's unbalanced. But why not? You're amazing. You had lunch with her friends, and she bowed at your sacred temple and tasted you. She has feelings for you. I know your mind looks at her as not something good, but whores need love too, girl. Give her a chance. She's hiding shit, but so are you. We both know you're in love with me. Like you. I don't remember writing that neither because I didn't think she liked me too much. But you still entertain her and whoever else. And I'm pulling myself from this factor now. I won't pretend it. It doesn't hurt to hear you be with another because it does. So I want you to live your best life without hurting me in the process unintentionally. If I was ready for a girlfriend, I'd steal you. But mentally, I'm not. I don't remember writing that part neither. But mentally, I'm not ready. And to be honest with you, it's a true statement. I wasn't ready back then. But mentally, I'm not ready for a partner. Wow. I'm not going to read that part. People don't need to know that. I wasn't ready for a woman partner at the time. I wanted to learn about loving more with you in a safe space with no expectations, but you didn't allow that. We didn't do that. We both fought that. And you were right about us not sleeping together again. It would have damaged us as super buddies, as friends. So thanks for making that general move. You saved us from getting even more attached with each other. So live your life. I don't remember none of this. Live your best life because I'm stepping back from the both of us. We are still connected, but in time that will change. Damn, I spit my whole heart out in this message. I was supposed to cut you off after you told me we couldn't explore each other anymore. But I was trying to keep it friends with us, like my legions told me to. But the energy is too strong for me, so I'm not running, but I'm pulling back for both our sakes. No more calls at your house because a pregnant Q living with you comes to mind. Who you chose to talk to and trust, and who you relied on to save yourself from me. But you didn't need to save yourself from me. I won't do what you're doing with Q. This letter is my way of telling you my true feelings without hiding. I fucking love you so hard, Papa. To be honest, I don't get it really because I've never cared about someone the way I cared about this girl. It's never happened. Maybe subconsciously with Q, you desire a pregnant woman close to you instead of a pregnant woman having your child. And that too is okay. I don't know, but it's not me, so I can't get caught up with my emotions for you. I have a larger assignment to complete, you guys, and I can't have fugazi people around me. And how you choose to love is how you choose to love. This is not my way. So for my sanity, I can't talk to you when you're home or when you're not. I start a fight with you every time because subconsciously your situation is triggering me, hurting me, and making me confused. But I'm still your super buddy. Any emergency of life and death, I'm here for it. Text or call, I'm here for emergency purposes only. But no more shooting the breeze and shit and daily convos. It don't help either of us. Distance pen pal status is what I'm trying to achieve with you. I'm trying, so give us time. I want you to enjoy your holidays, and I release you. Note, I notice I broke from you every period cycle of mine since I met you. I get super hypersensitive during my periods. So to be honest, let me save you from my cosmic crazy, because even bloody, I'm connected. Now, they won't help any connections you have now or in the future. Okay, what I was trying to say was basically she and I was connected through blood. And because of that, the farther we kept apart, the stronger it would be for her to live a happy life and for me to live a happy life. Enjoy your holiday. And if you're happy, remember, I'll be happy. So go be happy for the both of us. You will find what you desire in a wife, because it's not me, Mambo-ish, your internal super buddy. Be great, General, because you're worth happiness. But your mind has to be open to all the options of happiness that are surrounded by you. Wow. Wow. I'm definitely going to use parts of that letters to post in TikTok, because I feel there's a lot of the Shadow Collective that needs that channel. That was like a major channel on some old real shit. But I've healed from those traumas. I'm a better person because of those traumas. And now I can move forward to find someone who will love me with no toxicity. Someone who will be open to me and share not only their joys, but their pains. Someone who will not lie about their life and their world and what they're dealing with. Someone who doesn't run to other people to figure out their problems. The only person they run to is themselves. Yes, it is time to find a quadruple threat, just like sacred divine masculine and sacred divine feminine. It is time to allow love. I have let go this, and I'm okay with the past, because I am focused on my impeccable, amazing future. If you're still here with this very long ass channeled video, know that this message was for you to realize that you lost that love for a reason, so you can become that better person and become a better lover to the person who you're supposed to be with. Whether it be an LGBTQ connection or whether it be a heterosexual connection, you are ready now. As soon as you complete the healing of this past, and I'm going to seal this completed healing by deleting both of the messages I have deleted both of the messages completely from my phone. I close the doors of the past and I open the doors to the future. I release this past hurt so love can come in and set me free. With no hate, with no anger, with no jade, with no shade. Message to the collective. The only way you can walk into a broader future is learn from the birth pains of the past. So you can live better, feel better, do better, and be the God you were always born to be. My name is Voja Zazazo, and I'm a third generational healer and master alchemist in my Haitian bloodline family. To all my witches out there, we hard to match, but there is love out there. You just gotta be open enough to find it. Blissed in fire. Later, Gators.